Well, hello, good morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another week of this non-stop, feels a bit like Groundhog Day van conversion. At the start of this week you joined me desperately needing a haircut again, so I'm going to get that done today. Fascinating. And let me give you an update of where we're at the start of this week. So I'm currently trying to run the battery down a little bit because we've had an issue with our app and syncing to our battery, so we can actually see how much battery power we've got left. So the company have been really helpful, Rome have been great, giving lots of advice. So I'm just trying to burn off some electric so we can get the battery down to a level where it resets the app apparently, and we can start again. So it's a lovely hot sunny day today. Yeah, I've got the heating on full bore, everything's plugged in, the jackery's plugged in, charging, I've got the lights on. I don't use anything, but the fridge and freezer's on, but I don't use anything either really. But we're just gradually running it down and hopefully we'll get there by the end of the day. Right, work wise, let's give you an update of what's going on. So in the shower we have fitted all the side wall bits, nothing's sealed yet, so there's a little bit to go. I'm just currently working on the ceiling, so I've put these blocks in so they are going to obviously support the ceiling when it goes in. So I've got a 6mm bit of ply that's going to go up here on the ceiling, and then the white shower panel will go above it. I've got to drill a hole for the power for the shower light to come down. That's about it. But obviously before I do any of that I've got to do the insulation and the vapor barrier up there. I'm started on the doorway, so at the moment it's just got some temporary screws holding all this in place. This will be flush eventually, but that's in there, that's flexed on and nice and dry hopefully. And that's kind of about it for the shower really. We put this unit in last week. Today I'm hoping on doing a little bit of shower work in terms of the taps as well, so that's going to be nice and fiddly. The drawers currently not in, they're getting painted by Cheryl, so hopefully they'll go back in today as well, so that's going to be done. I'm going to put the light switch on this end panel today, so that's got to go in, and I'm also going to be putting the backboard on in the back unit of the kitchen. So going to be a busy day today, and I'm getting my hair cut. So that's the plan. Tomorrow is hopefully going to be dry weather, and I'm going to be doing the waste. Finally need to get this waste tank on. Then I think once that's on, that's the last kind of big job really. Everything oh no, apart from the ceiling, but that's the last kind of big job apart from the ceiling. But I don't think the ceiling's actually going to be that hard. We've got a plan for that now, and then it's just bits and bobs to finish it off, get it looking nice and ready to go. So yeah, nearly there. A few more weeks I think, and the van will be finished. I know a van is never finished, there's always something else to do or repair or replace or modify, but it will be finished to this point where it's not all I think about all day every day and all night and all weekend, and wakes me up at 3 o'clock in the morning with an idea or a problem or something like that. We can just get back to normal life and using the van. So that's where we're at. Right, shower, crack on. Taken a while, and it might not look the prettiest, but it needs to be effective. But the vapor barrier is up now. I remembered the cable for the light. It's a little bit baggy, but it's fine. It's going to get squished up with a bit of sealing in a minute, so I'm going to pop that in now. Come on. made hard work of that, but it's in. Okay, so like I said, roof in, ready for the PVC top part of the shower, and it all needs sealing in. However, I have an issue, because I've always said a tidy workplace is a happy workplace, and this is an absolute pigsty. The mess is ridiculous. I blame Cheryl. Why hello, you join me on the loo in the bathroom stroke shower room. It's not a shower room at the moment because there's no shower, but I'm just about to start drilling the holes to connect our mixer tap and connect it to the plumbing, etc. So this is my plan. It took a lot of thinking, a lot of unnecessary expense, because we bought some bits that I didn't need, which is very annoying. Hopefully better get them, take them back. So the plan is, going to drill the holes, marked out the holes for the mixer taps. Going to drill through, so this is going to come through from this side. On the back of this will be these two bits of wood. So I've got a bit of 6mm ply and a bit of 12mm ply, which makes 18mm ply, and that's going to fit in that gap there. So when I've drilled through this wall and these come through, I don't know if that's picking up, but it's going to come through like that. It's going to sit at just the right depth, so I can connect my mixer tap to it, and then it will be the right distance from the wall, etc., and everything will work. It makes sense in my head. I've measured it a few times. Now, it's a little bit dark probably in there, but I've managed to get the main bit of the shower in. Here comes some footsteps behind me. So it's in, it's secured, looks a bit messy, but flexed it up, gunked it up. One to help with leaks and two to hold it all in place. It's screwed through into the wall. Got the hot and cold feeds on there. So now I'm just going to put some sealant around here to protect this bit from leaks on both sides. These go over the top and screw on as well, so they help a little bit. So I'm going to put plenty of gunk around here to seal them in. And once they're in, PTFE tape around there, then we can put the mixer on. Woo!
Ta-da! We got drawers.
What's the issue?
We need magnets.
The only one that doesn't want to stay.
Yeah.
It's obviously not quite the right angle.
Go from one extreme to the other. That one's really stiff and that one's just like, whoa. Yeah, happy with those. They're looking great. Oh, hello. So we've got storage. Great team effort. Steve was on construction and engineering, and I've done lacquer, paint, lacquer, and then we put some of the vinyl from the floor in the bottom, so it's wiped clean. Handles on. No handles that you can't get yourself caught on.
Yeah. Been a productive day. The shower is almost done. We need to do the sealant, do some sealant, then we can get the water connected. We now have proper light switches. I haven't told you about that, but yeah, it needs to repaint it. But you can turn the lights on, you can turn the lights off, and little blue lights come on to tell you that the lights are on, or that the lights are off. So that's good. So that's those front and back, and then one will be the kitchen light and one will be the shower light, but they're not connected yet.
Fixed
I did
it.
tidy up earlier, but it's a miss again now.
Fixed it.
No, I'm going to put the magnet on now and do it proper. Where are they?
I've no idea. Okay, we're on a serious mission. We have 5 days before we go to a festival. We have to get this shower done. We have to get the kitchen done. We have to get the cupboards done. We have to get the waste tank done. There's lots to be done. Lots and lots. Is he in here? Yes, he is.
Hello.
Hello. Alright?
Yeah, where do you want the vent to go? Kind of figured the further back on this way the better, because then it intrudes less in the storage space in there. We don't want it too low, or do we? I don't know. Well, it needs to be above that anyway. So I'm kind of thinking about there.
Yep. Time to get the ceiling in. Well, the PVC ceiling, the wood ceiling's in.
Keep pushing. Done it again. I've drilled another hole in the floor of the van. I think it's in the right place. I know it's in the right place. I've measured it 20 times. So this is going to be for the waste for the sink. And then finally, eventually, probably not today, but tomorrow, going to get around to fitting the waste tank. My least favourite thing I've done so far on the van, I think. I haven't even started yet.
Hello.
Just for a change, got sealant literally everywhere. I'm going to wash my hands and run some water through it, see if it works.
Damn, we have a waste pipe. Used the old lining of the van, recycling. I made some shelves that will slot in here. I'm going to screw them down. Then they're going to have, we've got loads of vinyl left. So I'm going to do vinyl on top so they're nice and wipeable. Not going to see them anyway. I'm going to do a trim across here. And then we're going to get some baskets and or even if the trim's on there, just to stop whatever's in there flying out. But probably going to have some baskets, and it'll probably be a place where we shove bits and bobs like toiletries or, you know, odd bits that roll about all over the place in there. That one will be fine. And then this one I've made sort of an L shape shelf with some bits on so that we can box in the oh my gosh, we can box in the pipe work, but not with a fixed thing. Might even velcro the wood on there just so that we can get to the taps if we need to. Not going to do one on that one. I'm just going to box the back in so the pipe work is hidden at the back there, because I think that's probably going to be shoe, you know, flip-flops, Crocs kind of storage in there. And I don't know if we showed you this actually, so that is the extendable ladder for the roof, is on there holding up the ceiling whilst it sets, and then it'll be a case of pulling off all of this and then doing the lovely sealant jobs all the way around, and then we'll be able to test the shower. Right, 4 days till festival.
4 days? 5 days.
Hang on, dodgy camera skills. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We go on Thursday. Yeah, four working days on the van.
Well, I ain't got 4 working days, I've got work.
Oh yeah, but 4 days of doing van. Why are you being so pernickety-poo this morning?
Just giving it factually correct.
Oh, okay. Right, I'm armed and dangerous with sealant.
You can do the shower?
Yeah.
Cool, good luck.
And you are on...
I'm making a template for wastewater.
Making a template?
Well, I figured rather than getting a tank under there and holding it up and all that stress, if I make a template with these, they're really light, I can just move them around, get them in the right place, secure them in, then just shove the tank in. Shove the tank in.
The tank in.
My plan.
Plan. Right, I'm going to go and see if the ceiling is stuck in the shower. Take that down, and then I need to get shelving finished. Yeah. helping then? Oh! In a good mood this morning. No, it's gonna woof. Hey, the sun's out. Right. What? Thinks he's going out to play. He's not. Well, it's not fallen down, so that's good. Right, let's take all that out and see if it's stuck. It's all stuck, so that's good. So now's the fun bit. Taking off all the protective film. That's such a good noise. Right down there.
Yeah, as usual, all glamorous and amazing looking on the floor.
This is that one.
Happy?
Mr. Happy.
Thank you. So we'd just like to say on this momentous occasion, whilst I'm on the floor getting dirty, putting the waste tank on, thank you very much to a subscriber and viewer named Nigel, who has bought us our first coffee on Buy Me a Coffee. So cheers, Nigel, thank you very much, hugely appreciated.
Thank you.
It's put us a huge smile on our faces on a slightly gloomy Sunday, but thank you very much.
And isn't it always raining when you want to go under and do tank work underneath?
Anything under the van, it's always peed down. The diesel, when we put the diesel line in, it rained. Put a link in the description up here or up here, whichever way it is. Last Saturday, tried to make a start doing the waste tank and got absolutely soaked. No, we put the shower drain in, didn't we?
Yeah.
Put the shower drain in, a bit of that, absolutely soaked, got drenched through. And then today, it's not raining at the minute, touch wood it stays off, but it has been raining and it's drizzling, it's wet. So it's bound to end up in more dirt, more water. I mean, I'm in my element really, I'm loving it. Cheers, Nigel.
So I've just got completely disgustingly covered in the sticks-like stuff.
How do we create so much mess?
Well, you have to put more on.
Show everybody what you've done.
Well, I put a dust sheet down on the floor of the thing and I cut myself a rag, but it just wasn't big enough, so then ended up using the sheet because it was all over me, and then just as the situation just got worse and worse and worse. But I feel like I've done a pretty good job on the sealant around the shower. I just need to do the black around the bottom now.
Cool.
Which I'm a bit nervous about. But
why?
Because I can't see.
Well, it's less obvious than the white, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter, just black it on.
I know, but it needs to be neat.
Just needs to work, doesn't it?
Yeah, I did have a head torch on, but it's run out of charge.
I've got another one somewhere. Did you put it on to charge, or did you just leave it?
Yeah, I put it on to charge.
Right.
Right.
Coffeeed up.
Coffee up.
I've got to wait for you before I can jack myself anyway.
Yep.
Biscuits broke. Biscuits fell off the side when I jacked the van up.
So, it's been
a long day.
A long day. So we got the shower done. And whilst I was doing all the sealant, Steve was busy making the brackets for the water tank for the waste. So, we didn't film that action because it's taken forever and it's awkward. So Steve's made these cool brackety things and some uni strut and some J bolts, is that what they're called?
Yep.
And we have pipes and a tap for the waste. So now we are going to lower the van down and run through some water and see what happens. Just FYI, there's still a toolbox under the axle.
Yeah, I was wondering if we should do it or not because now.
Oh, sorry, your flies are undone. Ooh, OnlyFans.
Freebie there. What was I going to say? Do we do it or do we wait? Because the shower, we turn the water on now, the water's going to pee out the shower and there's no...
Is it?
Yeah, it's all everything's connected. Yes, I've got an idea. I've got a plan. Right, let's lower it down first. Chocks out. So for everybody who told me off last time, even though I didn't do anything wrong, it's not just the trolley jack holding it up. I've put loads of chocks and wedges and axle stands in, but I don't film anything. Like when I put a kitchen sink in, don't film everything. It did get sealed, it did get screwed in, we did do it to the right size. But thank you for your comments, appreciate them, keep them coming. Didn't mean to do it that fast.
Right, shower tap is on. Shower head is here. I'm trying not to get the sealant wet. It's not quite dry, but got a bit of a drip going on.
Got a big drip going on. Doing it a second ago.
Was there any washers?
Where's all this water coming from?
It was just pouring out.
No, this is bad. It's pouring up from the drain.
What?
Pouring up from the drain.
Got to be to do with the waste then if it's coming up through the drain. Nothing to do with the fresh. I mean, that's still dripping. Oh, we just do a quick check, we say.
Maybe it's a simple. I think I might have found the problem. There's no air breather on the waste tank. We should probably have one. I don't know, let's try the shower. Well, that's what's leaking, isn't it? Let's just try once more. Oh dear. If you do both, because it'll be hot and cold, well, it's not hot water, but for the air, you know.
Right, is that filling up again now?
Okay. Do you keep opening and closing it?
No.
Turn it on full whack.
It is on full whack. Just running water through here, and it filled up the shower tray. It's all coming up.
From the tap? You've run the tap?
Lola, can you just open that lever again? It'll just close.
Quick!
I don't know what you mean.
Look under the van with a lever.
Up or down?
Sideways. Turn it towards you.
Ugh.
Yeah, you get one.
Well then. Have fun with that.
So what does that mean? Explain that to me.
So obviously there's air in the tank, in the wastewater tank.
What's outside?
So there's nowhere for the air to go. So the water won't go in it because it's full of air. And there's nowhere for the air to release. So the pressure's too high. So the water is bypassing the drain into the waste tank and feeding back round the shower and coming up here. So when we open the side, because that's then letting the water out and the air out, open the drain, sorry,
it then goes through.
and then goes through.
But we can't, so we have to put a breather in.
Yeah.
Is that easy?
Yeah. And do it in the line rather than the actual tank. I think that's the only way. I think that's why it's doing that. Leaks, just the shower, because that's open at the minute, isn't it? So we should be okay.
Whoa!
What happened there?
Put hot water on, I guess.
Put the air out. So there's no water coming out there. There's loads of water going down that drain, isn't there? Yeah? No?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No.
How's that leaking?
Yeah, I've got a leak here as well. Yeah, in there I think. Oh, maybe we should call it Leaky McLeakface. Right folks, we've resorted to Steve sitting on the floor trying to find the answer on his phone.
I found the answer.
You found the answer, but we're very tired. That looks so sad. Stuff everywhere. We have done flitting from one job to another job to another job. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Right. So we left you yesterday where everything went wrong with the plumbing. We had water going down the sink in the kitchen, then the shower tray filling up, and then Steve sat in the gravel with his head in his hands, and we think we have come up with, or Steve has come up with a solution.
Well, maybe.
And whilst he's been thinking about that after work, I've done a few little finishing off jobs and stuff inside. So we're going to test it, see if it works. First, let's lower the van.
I'm doing it a bit slower than yesterday. Oh, the good news is I opened up the door and none of your drawers have opened.
Oh good, well I was going to give an update on the drawers.
More dignified.
Right, yep, Steve's fixed the leak we had yesterday, so that is all good. So while Steve's mopping up there, we've got new mirror with some magnetic hooks underneath to hang a few bits and bobs. We have got shelves all finished with extra trim. Baskets have arrived and that's all being lacquered and done. We've got hooks in the shower, we've got a loo roll holder. That was cool, that was £5 in B&M, wasn't it, like a suction one, and hopefully that if we put it next to the shower we'll remember to take it out before we turn the shower on.
Oh, hang on, stop before you do that. Just make sure that the drain is closed.
There it is. Yes, it is closed.
Totally closed.
Oh, it's totally closed, it's pushed right back.
Okay.
Right, when you said go, what are you expecting me to do?
Turn the water on. I'll adjust the pump a bit as well.
Any action?
Okay. Close the sink.
Close the sink. Oh, put the plug in.
Yeah. With a bowl full of washing up.
A bowl?
Well, however much washing up water you use.
whilst that's doing that, I'll show you what else I did today. So, magnets there and there, and some magnets here, because every time we shut the door, the drawer's opened. Huh?
Right? Yeah.
Leave the loo like it's outside if you want it.
Oh.
You right, Lyle?
Yeah.
It's like deja vu.
We're in the same hoodie and everything.
I know, and like we could just like cut it in and pretend it was yesterday, because we're in exactly the same positions.
Whoa. Wow.
Hey, Lyle. Oh. Another job today was finally finish the vapour barrier on the door, so hopefully we can get the door cars on before we go to the festival. I put the mattress in because it was comfier to sit on whilst I tried to do it. Right.
Right, let it out, but be prepared to put it back in again. Let's see what happens.
Is it? About an inch. All gone.
Yeah, no, it's not as bad as it was.
So yeah, even if water's sitting there, don't forget we've got 10 centimetres of this all the way around, and then sealant all the way along there, so it should be good. The plan for the festival is to hook up some kind of shower curtain across here, because we're undecided on the door situation. So we'll see. Right, I'm going to hop out while Steve jacks up the van. Right, we think it's working okay. We can drain it. The kitchen sink, when that is draining, is not filling up the shower, so that is good. Yeah. Right, time for some dinner. Right, well, morning. Today is list job tick off. We've got 2 days to go before we go away again. So
it's always deadlines. We always set ourselves deadlines.
Yeah, but imagine if we hadn't.
What? We'd still be doing it.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be as motivated, I don't think.
Maybe.
So, shower thingy's on.
Yep, that's just drying. It's got the sealant on.
But it broke.
But it'll work. I'll take the tape off.
Cool.
Air vents in.
Nice.
So air vent, hot air vent, whatever, from the Truma heater. So drying room, etc. And the light works.
Does it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, it's like a dimmable one, so you can turn it off. You can turn it on, and then if you hold it, it'll get brighter. And if you hold it, it'll get dimmer. And then the good bit is, if you leave it dim, it stays dim. So at night, when Cheryl's going up for one of her 50,000 wheeze, we can leave it nice and dim, not wake everyone up. It's got to screw it in the brief now.
What about when you get up for your 4 AM not wheeze?
Well, it's fine. Lights on full beam then.
Right, let's update you on progress for today. The shower room is done.
Hooray!
So all ready to go. I've fashioned a shower curtain with a piece of string and some hooks. So that will do us for now until we work out the door. We've got mirror up there. Started packing up there festival hats ready. Starting to fill up the baskets and stuff. Drawers are starting to fill. I mean, you can get so much in these, it's so exciting. And then we have fixed in the fridge for the last time, and we are on back of the cupboard. So I've done the filler. Next job is to sand that off, and then there's just piles of stuff ready to go in. Steve is busy making the door card for this door, so he's just gone to cut the window out. That can go on, and then I can get that painted. And I'm assuming if we just flip it the other way template wise, it should work for that one as well. Hopefully. So yeah, all is going well. We've got lots ticked off the list. So I'm busy just getting like stuff ready for the garage, getting that all boxed up, ready to sling in. But I'm just going to sand that off and do a paint of that. But we are nearly ready. We just don't look up. Yeah, just don't look up. And then it looks like a finished van from there down.
What do I do?
Well, you need to take it off and line up that straight edge with the foil.
Just made my own cup of tea again.
But you're telling the truth this time, well done.
What are you up to?
Just painting the door cards.
So we finally got the door cards fitted yesterday. Not going to lie, stressful job. Didn't like it. Hated every second of it. Any comments?
We fell out big time.
Yeah. But done now, innit? Apart from the painting. So my child's painting. My mission today, or first job today, is to put in the flippy uppy work surface. I'm going to call it. Probably got a proper word. But I'm going to call it the flippy uppy work surface. It's going on here. Child's painted the backboard for the kitchen, so that's just drying. So it looks nice. Happy with that. I need to tidy up the side door still. Bits of silver foil there and what have you. I still haven't sorted out that bottom bit yet, but hey ho, it's on the list. Yeah, so yeah, flippy up work surface thing. Flippy up work surface thing is going to go on here. Oh, I just got paint on me. Oh no, don't tell her. Scuffed the paint.
Right, it's a busy old day here. We've got less than a day to be ready for the festival. So this is how it's looking. We are fully stocked on food, appliances, everything is in. There's so much space. We've not even filled the drawers.
You've got your kitchen roll?
The kitchen roll, my love, is behind there, I think, behind the drinks cabinet. Whoop. All the essentials in one basket. Leroy and gin.
I've got enough bomb roll.
Fully stocked. Got 3. Oh, you're planning on a
Well, there's 4 of us.
This cool sink cover. So I've just stained that. Just going to give that a varnish in a minute. We've got a Gucci table here. Let me show you that. So it lifts up. I won't just clock it yet because that paint's a bit wet behind. So you can sit just here. We eventually will have a proper stool, but I've got this one from the house for now. You can sit there if you want to sit and watch your laptop or do some work, or sit there with a cup of tea or a drink or coffee or whatever. And that's all good there. So these have been painted the bottom's being lacquered for now because that'll perhaps get bushed a bit, putting things in and out, and we'll do a trim eventually along there. Steve is busy packing
the huge garage.
So what have we got? We've got tarps.
I haven't got them yet. Tent. Chocks. Chairs.
Oh, just to explain,
Jackery.
both children are coming, so we need sleeping areas for them.
spare water canister because we ain't gonna be able to move when we get there.
I'm going to finish the lacquering of that, and then I'm going to go and pack and relax for a bit before we head off for 4 days in a field. Whoop! Excited.